And we're gonna kick things off with a mystery. And I don't mean mystery per se, but we're gonna talk about a mystery in terms of Martin Odegaard. I'm such a moron, I swear to God. Here it is. Obviously, yesterday, the picture came out of Arsenal's 24-25 squad. And we talked about this, we looked at it and all that stuff. Obviously, we discussed the current topics and everything. You can't see everyone this way, but basically, there is also Aiden Heaven, there is Skelly, there is Manieri, a few youngsters here or there, and also Tommy Setford, of course, including the casuals. Of course, there's Kivior, Ryan, Neto, Tomiyasu, Trossard, Sterling, Tierney, interestingly enough, Calafiori, Saliba, Gabriel, Merino, Jorginho, Timba, Zinchenko, Havertz, White, Gabriel, Jesus, Odegaard, of course, the Gaffa, Mikel Arteta, Saka, Rice, Partey, and Martinelli. Now, big up. I don't think I didn't big up the X-Gunner in the chat. Big up. But the biggest thing is the mystery we're gonna talk about is Martin Odegaard, and here it is why. Basically, if we do this, and you can see right here, I'm not sure whether it's just a coincidence or whether it's just like a misunderstanding and it just something happened there. But Martin Odegaard's left foot, the one that is injured, he's covered by a football. Now, first things first, it could be a coincidence, let's be real. At the same time, given the fact that we still haven't heard anything about Martin Odegaard and his ankle injury, we still don't know how long he's gonna be out for, because Mikel Arteta beats around the bush quite a bit and doesn't say the truth about Odegaard as of yet. In an hour or two, he's conducted an interview before Atalanta game, obviously, in Bergamo. So then maybe we'll hear something more about it then. But the fact that Martin Odegaard's left foot is covered with a football is a bit of an interesting one. Whether they don't want to see the swelling or what, I don't know. Now, give me a sec. What is happening here? Breaking. Mikel Arteta confirms Odegaard has suffered significant ligament damage to his ankle and is expected to be out for a while. So back by November, you say, huh? Really? This is not good. Not good at all. Significant ligament damage. If it also depends on the tear of the ligaments. If it's minorly tear, it wouldn't be significant. Partially teared, I could see that, but that significant bit could mean that there are some massive torns on the ligaments. And that again means we might actually not see him for about 2-3 months. That for me is a big issue now. I was saying that he could be back the earliest by end of November. Earliest, if that was a minor injury. But it looks like this conspiracy theory I just did with the ball there came true. It looks like it actually is very, very bad. Very, very, very bad. 4 months at best, I fear. Well, at this pace, he might be out till next year, basically. That's what you're saying. And well, that's what you're implying, basically, correct? Yeah. Yep, exactly. I feel we're in a top 4 race now. Exactly. And now, my biggest question is, because this is starting to now get on my nerves, I was calling for a backup 10, backup for Saka, striker throughout the whole transfer window, right? We didn't sign a backup number 10, basically, right? Many Arsenal fans were saying this is a 7-8 out of 10 window. 7 out of 10 window. We are now out. We don't have one of the best creator in the team, our captain, as big as a captain as he is, and one of our main guys so we actually could do anything in attack. We don't have a backup. We loaned out. Watch Arsenal recall now Fabio Vieira, although Fabio Vieira is injured, to be honest. Fabio Vieira is injured, by the way, at Porto as well. We loaned out Fabio. We sold Emil Smith-Rowe, didn't replace them. We sold Edin Nketiah, didn't replace him. So what are we gonna expect? Who is gonna play the number 10 role now? Basically, this is legit. It feels like... Remember when we signed Fabregas from Barcelona to Youth Academy? Then for 1 year he was another 21s. And then basically, you know, Sask? Sink or swim. Get in the team. It genuinely stinks of that right now with Ranieri. We will again put our hopes of the season on a teenager. Again. It genuinely stinks of that. I'm kind of lost for words, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, exactly. We didn't replace him as well. Might as well kept him. Exactly. The thing is, Emil Smith-Rowe wanted starter times. He wanted first time minutes. Fulham can't provide him with that because he starts almost every single game. And to be honest, he is balling at Fulham at the moment. Obviously didn't play yesterday. Nelson was playing as number 6 based on the lineup they put out. But it is what it is. We are in a top 4 race now. Because we have Atalanta, we can get past that. How we gonna get past City is the big question now. That is a big question now. How we gonna get past City? And it looks like this conspiracy theory I was right about. I am right about by the looks of things. Odegaard out for a long time. What we gonna do now, by the way? What we gonna do now? Where do you think we will finish? That is the big question for me now. Where do you think we will finish? People are saying top 4 race. Where then? Trust me, we ain't controlling no games no more. Stoke City FC till he is back. You know, this will sound very bad because I'm an Arsenal fan, obviously. But I was thinking about that our title race could be done by Christmas. I was thinking about that. I was mentioning on occasion on streams and stuff like that. I said it could be done by Christmas. Based on this injury that... Why the hell do I have him on my screen? Based on this news, it looks like I was hella optimistic, wasn't I? I was hella optimistic about that. Definitely not up to, definitely. Well, to be honest, we can get past about 60% or 70% of Premier League teams without Odegaard. The issue is, how are we gonna get past the mid-low blocks? First of all. Second of all, how are we gonna get past, for example, Liverpool? How are we gonna get past them? This is a very bad thing now. Not first, which isn't good enough. Second isn't good enough either. Exactly. And that's the price basically you pay for not having proper squad and slowly just wasting money you get given. 750 million. Odegaard got signed in the second season, and we still don't have a backup for him right now because we loaned and sold both of our backups this summer, and we thought, no, we will be good. We will not get injured whatsoever. We will avoid injuries like we did last year. Really? I had no belief in that whatsoever. That is like basically during a tornado holding on to a piece of string and hoping it will hold up. There had no merit for that, no trust for that. The way our players have been run into the ground with the fact that Arteta doesn't rotate whatsoever has led basically to all of this. Obviously, it was a freak accident in a way as well. It wasn't nothing deliberate, obviously, and all that stuff. But this is now hella poor. I don't know what to say. I'm kind of stunned by these news now, because obviously, as an Arsenal fan, I knew the injury was bad because it was almost 2 weeks and we heard nothing about it. And on top of that, my conspiracy theory about the hiding the foot behind the ball actually came through. The thing is, based on these news, significant ligament damage, it means at least 2-3 months, which basically means next year. Because even if it's 2 months now, right? 2 months. We are basically second part of September, second part of October, second part of November, right? Then he will need about a week or two to start training again, physically. Then he will need 2-3 weeks to actually get into physical shape, because since his leg is dusted now, he cannot run, he cannot train, he cannot do anything physical that requires running and movement. Which means it will take extra month to get him back to some sort of decent fitness as well.